Welcome everybody to From the Hip, another episode. Today is March 30th, 2024. We are in the middle of an off season. We wanted to give you guys another update of some of the craziness that's going on in the NFL. So let me introduce my peoples here today. I have with me Justin Rodriguez, Corey Freaky Man, and Mo from One Mo Show. Gentlemen, welcome. How's everybody feeling?
Feel great.
Great, man. Can't complain, bro.
Feel good. Feel good.
I'm representing the tank top for Tyler.
Muscle man.
I see that. Tyler can't be with us today. He said he had to go and be a husband today. Well, so we understand that, he got to do what he got to do. We ain't going to hate on him. But, guys, I wanted to get with y'all today because there are a few things I wanted to get on. The off season.
Right.
Some of this stuff I didn't even see coming. Some of this stuff I can't believe happened. Okay. Mm-hmm. Namely, some of the trades, some of the signings, some of the guys that are not being signed and being pushed off, which we will discuss. But let me get into one right away that shocked me because they fresh off of a Super Bowl. Snead. What the hell happened there? Okay, why did KC decide to trade away Snead? On top of that, how the hell did the Jets end up with Reddick? They already had a solid D. Now, look what they're going to have now. Gentlemen, let me get with y'all. And also, sorry to break your heart, Corey, but Clowney, he signed with the Panthers too. So,
I know.
But that was not a trade. That was a sign.
I wish he would have stayed. I wish we could have kept him. Hopefully we can keep Van Noy. But as far as the Snead thing, I mean, they put the non-exclusive tag on this boy, so that means anybody can talk to him. So at that point, the Chiefs shot themselves in the foot. They should have put the exclusive tag on him. They should have kept this guy. He was a great corner for him last season. He's probably been their best corner in a very long time, probably since Marcus Peters was there, I would say. Hassan
I would
Reddick,
agree with you on that.
Hassan Reddick, there's been a lot of talks about him leaving the Eagles for a while now. So that one didn't surprise me, but the L'Jarius Sneed one, that one was a shocker.
Justin, you and I spoke briefly about it. What did you feel about this Reddick thing, and why would it happen?
The offseason is mainly about salary caps and be able to pay your players. And when you come to players like Snead and Reddick, who are both going into the last year of their contract, the teams that have realized that they don't have the money to pay them the money that they're going to want. Snead was arguably one of the top 3 corners last year. And if he continues his performance up, he's going to look to get a paycheck. And the way the salary cap set up for the Chiefs right now, ain't looking like they won't be able to pay him. So instead of losing him in free agency, you might as well get a pick for us and get another younger player. That's all it is, to try and get younger. So the same thing with the Reddick. Reddick's due to get paid next year. Eagles don't got a salary cap to pay him. So you get rid of him in his last year, get some form of pick, another younger player with a couple years on his contract. That's all it is, to maintain the depth in your depth chart. That's all it is, bro.
I'm with you on that. So, Mo, because I don't want to make Corey cry, the fact that Clowney now signed with the Panthers, do the Panthers have any, do they strike fear in anybody right now, even with Clowney?
No. That's all I got to say about
No.
No.
You forget they let go of Brian Burns. They came to the
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't nobody on that team. I'm not scared of them.
All right, but what about the Jets now? Because the Jets already had a solid D, and now they pick up Reddick.
Oh, did he?
God damn. You know what this means, Mo. Next season, we getting a whole, the Jets can make
Yeah, we're probably getting it.
The Jets that.
Number 1 seed, you're.
So did the Jets get an O-line? Can somebody tell me that?
Well, they did pick up a couple offensive linemen. They did.
This is the question out on the Jets, though.
All right. Hey, but yeah, nobody's scared of the Panthers, man. Good signing. if you just want like 4 or 5 extra sacks. But
Well, they were the last. I think they were dead last in the league when it came to sacks or even quarterback hurries. So anything beats a 0.
but they got
You
rid
know.
of the person
rid
that
of
could
the
have took
best
some
one.
attention, you know. So
Mhm.
what? Clowney is not that Clowney no more to be just a one.
Yeah, he's an old clowny.
Yeah, he's an old clown too.
Motherfucker got
So
gray hairs.
Wow, old clown.
and so it's just that Panthers one of them teams you're just gonna have to look at, and I think they'll probably win 4 or 5 games next season, and that's being generous.
You think that low?
Yeah.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last season they only had 27 sacks. 27 sacks.
Wouldn't that put them almost dead last? Almost.
Yeah, they were dead last.
Yeah, we had
Oh, there you go.
The
two
Bears
players
had
from the
30.
Jaguars had 27 by themselves. So
What?
Yeah.
All right.
How did 2 players have 20? If 2 players for the Jaguars had 27 sacks themselves, they would have been the defensive MVP last year. You
no, they
smoking
wouldn't.
something special.
No, I'm not. Josh
You mean
Allen has 7.
combined.
Okay,
You mean
okay.
combined.
You want to keep talking? Google it right now. Josh
You
Allen,
mean
17
combined.
sacks. That's what I just said.
No, you said themselves.
Them,
No,
meaning
combined.
combined. Meaning
All
combined.
right.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Josh Allen had
Yeah,
17. Trevon Walker had 10.
Okay. Yeah.
27.
Quick
Yeah.
math. Quick math.
27.
All right. By the way, we are going to touch on this Jet thing at a later show. But yes, I do think. Hold on. I know Mo's ready to attack. I know you're ready to attack. If they can stay healthy in that division, there's a possibility they could be a little dangerous. If they
Give
can
him the
stay healthy.
chant. Give him the chant, Mo. He needs to realize what he's talking about here. Just give him the chant.
A
All right.
S S S S.
No, but guys, there was a trade that happened after the show. It literally happened right after the show.
Yep.
So we didn't get a chance to touch on it. All of us, I think damn near every single one of us agreed that this is a trade that shouldn't happen,
Yep.
which obviously was the Fields to Pittsburgh. Justin Fields did get traded.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So now Justin Fields now gets traded to a Pittsburgh Steelers team that just picked up Russell Wilson, but they're not really paying a lot for him. Corey, you know the particulars of the trade, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay, let me let you explain it to everybody. I do as well, but I know you know, because you and I have talked about it. So, Corey, please let us know about the particulars of the trade.
So it
Come
was
on.
for a 6th-round pick, but it depends on how much he plays or starts as well. That it can be elevated to a 4th-round pick. But once that happened, that trade, Pittsburgh said they weren't going to start him. He wasn't a starter, and he wasn't competing for the starting job. But now we've heard the backpedal a little bit from Mike Tomlin to maybe there might be some competition for Justin Fields and Russell Wilson coming into the season. But those are the very particulars of it. And it's sad to see the guy get traded, but I know why they traded him.
Well, I would love to know why, but I'm going to go to Mo for this. Mo, why would you trade, if you would, not saying that you would, but why would they trade Justin Fields? And don't tell me for Caleb.
Yes, for Caleb.
Mhm.
As long as they send up there comparing Caleb to Pat Mahomes after the Cubs, I mean not the Cubs, damn, wrong team in Chicago. After the Bears, after they passed up on Mahomes that draft, it's the same thing we talked about last time where y'all was saying, you know, fear from that, but fear finna bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
Because again, I will
do
say
agree.
again, Caleb is not Pat Mahomes Jr., baby Pat Mahomes, nothing. He maybe Pat Mahomes Sr.
Wow.
That's about as good. That man is not. And I just don't like how they did him. You went and got all those weapons, which you never did for Justin Fields, and then you're gonna give Caleb that. Even if Caleb do good, what you were supposed to do with a young quarterback, surround him with weapons.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
You didn't do that for Justin Fields.
the reason they went and got those weapons was because Caleb put out that letter saying that the Bears should not draft me. So the Bears went and they did everything to kind of secure this guy because they kind of didn't want another Eli Manning kind of situation. Remember when the San Diego Chargers had the first draft pick
Yeah.
and they had to swap between them and the Giants? You
But
know,
why?
they may not have wanted that. So they went to go get all these weapons to make Caleb feel comfortable. I do want to say this. I watched his pro date and it was ASSSSSS.
I'm not finna sit up here and let no damn college student dictate what the hell I'm doing on my team right now. If I already
You wanted
have
team
a quarterback.
ownership. There was a lot going on over
Yeah.
there. But okay, but let me ask you. Well, hold on. But let me go in there with something else. Let me go in with this. I wasn't going to get to this right away, but you know what? We're going to get to this right away. Okay? We got Caleb. This is a guy who's done everything in his possible, everything impossible that this guy could do.
What?
To try to not get drafted by the Chicago Bears, to crying, to posing for the craziest photos, to painting his nails, to wearing a dress.
This
Just recently, this whole deal with the pink phone
and the pink nails too in that one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask y'all. I gotta ask y'all. Is he still going number one? Because he's doing everything in his ability not to be drafted number one. He's saying, please don't draft me. And it's got to be causing some people to have pause. Because you've got the situation where can this young man lead a locker room full of grown NFL players with the actions and how he, and you know what? I totally understand that this may be a controversial conversation, so let me throw the placard up, okay? But I'm going to put that up because it's one of the reasons we didn't go live, because I was afraid of what Mo might say. But, Justin, if you were playing on the Bears, would you even want them to draft him number one?
I mean, if I want is a crazy word, but it's like I mean, if he ball, he ball. That's how I look at it. Your personality one thing, but you better ball. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have that big, strong personality, you better fucking ball, bro. If you don't ball, then I don't know why you even speaking to me right now. I do this, and this applies to my personal life as well. This is if you're gonna be a high personality, you're gonna be big, tall, tough guy, better back that shit up. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you start folding when shit get tough and tough get going, then big dog, you gonna have a rough time with me. Because one thing about me, you better ball, bro. You better back all the shit you say when you come talk to me.
What about you, Corey? Would you draft him?
You have to. He's the best prospect quarterback in the draft. You don't have a quarterback.
Is he really, though?
Is he really?
In my opinion, yes. He's the best
media
prospect.
Perception he is.
Yeah, but that's how they do it all the time. You know, I mean, look at what happened with Mitch Trubisky. That's why they took him at number 2 that one year.
Zach Wilson.
I know, same thing with Zach Wilson. But yes, if this is the guy that everybody is saying he's the future,
Baker Mayfield.
He's the future, he's this. Don't you dare talk about the Muffin Man right now, because he did win a playoff game last year.
But the media boosted him up.
Don't you talk about the Muffin Man right now. You don't get none of that.
Do you know the Muffin
Man? But yeah, you have to draft him. He's the best fit scenario for the team. He gives you the best chance to win. The other problem is, just like Justin said, if he doesn't bring it, you're in Chicago. It's not like you're in Minnesota or Arizona, some softer city. You're in Chicago. No, I'm trying to say a softer city. If you're not winning and if you're not producing, if you're not being a man in that city, you're going to get chewed up and spit out. It's like if you imagine playing for New York.
The media.
Same.
Oh, I don't think he could handle the New York media.
Yeah.
And he's
Same
even
thing as Chicago.
said that one of the teams he'd like to play for is the Giants. I think the New York media would destroy this young man.
Tear him apart.
All right. Mo, give me your take on whether or not, let's take the Justin Fields factor out of this. You're in need of a quarterback. I know personally that you follow college football very, very, very in depth. Of the players that are coming out, especially this is a heavy quarterback draft, would you waste your number one pick on Caleb, or would you go for one of the other guys? Or would you even trade the number one and trade down thinking, you know what, if everybody wants Caleb, but I don't, I'll trade down to the number two, I'll give him to Washington, and I'll pick this other quarterback. What would you do?
I would trade down.
That's a good option.
And then if I just needed a quarterback, because you said taking the Justin Fields part out, if I needed a quarterback, I would go with a one that's a proven winner and played in a competitive conference, won a championship, goes by the name of J.J. McCarthy. He was coached by his name is the brother of the Baltimore Ravens coach. Yeah, Harbaugh.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was coached by him. You know he's ready. You know he's got that game in him, and he played in a way tougher conference. He had to play Ohio State every year. They were always in it every year. Caleb has never experienced that ever.
Wait. So you going JJ over Jalen? Jaden. My bad.
Jaden. Oh, yeah. I'm going JJ over Jaden.
You going Florida JJ State over Drake?
Yeah. Florida State exposed both of them quarterbacks. Keep talking to me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You see my face when you say JJ McCarthy, I'm like, there's no way you said JJ McCarthy.
But he's in Florida State exposed both of them.
I would, because he showed up every game. Every game he showed up. Every game. Those other two you talking about, no, they didn't. And then the only reason I talk like that about Jaden is because he's frail, bro.
Which I agree with. I think the best quarterback, my personal opinion, best quarterback in the draft is Drake May. I feel like the most
Drake May.
Drake May. I think Drake May is the best quarterback in the draft, in my personal opinion. Most pro ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is the most athletic quarterback in the draft. But like how he said, I feel like he's like you break him one hit, he's done. It's another Anthony Richardson is how I'm looking at him. You know what I'm saying?
But JJ McCarthy got a cannon on him.
He does. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I mean personally, I just didn't like the way he played in Michigan. That's just me though.
That's personal.
And I'm not a college enthusiastic. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen,
I can see that.
I prefer Drake May
because he don't care about yards, and he's been in the interviews or whatever them little combine interviews is. He says whatever it take to win, that's what I'm willing to do. If I got to throw for 500, then I'll throw for 500. If I got to just throw for 2 and then a running back take over the game, I'm with that.
Which they running back with a dog.
I got a question for you, Mo.
What's up?
One, where do you think he falls in the draft? And two, JJ from Michigan, where do you think he falls in the draft? And number two, what are these analysts going by to determine who they think is the best quarterback? That's I've always wanted to know, because I don't like Mel Kiper at all. Right. I think his picks are horrible. I prefer Todd McShay, but I'm not a college guy.
Yeah,
I'm putting this in your hand. I'd just like to know. This is for personal information.
For the first question, JJ probably is going to be a Minnesota Viking, so you'll be singing his praises all season.
4 or 5 or 3. He's gonna be the top 10 though.
Yeah, he's gonna put on that purple. You'll be singing his praises all year. But and then as far as the analysts, Caleb is one of them ones that he does do Mahomes. You could tell he likes Mahomes. He does Mahomes-esque stuff, but it's not effective. It's not as effective. And when he was in Oklahoma, they benched they started and brought him in, and he had all these amazing plays and stuff like that, but he never won a big game. So that's where my thought process is. And then when they talk about Drake May can make every throw. Drake May just happened to play for North Carolina, who doesn't do anything. If you put him somewhere else, I think if you switch the two quarterbacks, Drake May has the better career. So I don't know what the analysts like Mel Kiper be looking at, because that's not, I mean, I do agree with Justin as far as Drake May's ability, but it's kind of like Justin Herbert. When Justin Herbert got in the league, they all discounted him, and he fell way too far for me. That was my favorite quarterback in that draft. He went to Oregon. They was throwing a bunch of screen passes. You didn't even know he had that cannon. But for some reason, I was like, no, I like Justin Herbert. He got there, and what did he do? Went toe-to-toe with Mahomes in what, the first or second game? I don't know what they look at, bro. I couldn't tell you that. I think it depends on the coaches they linked up to. And the coach he's with is the one that I think recruited Mahomes, Lincoln Riley. So that's why.
I agree with him a lot, but I'm glad with the last thing you just said. It does depend on the coaching that you link up with. I don't think Mahomes would have been Mahomes without Reed. And Mahomes wasn't Mahomes when he got drafted. Because he didn't play like that at all when he first came out.
But that quarterback
Reed changed his game.
No.
Hold on. That coach that Caleb with is the same one that's linked to Kyler Murray. Is the same one that's linked to Baker Mayfield.
Oh boy.
Because it's Lincoln Riley and Cliff Kingsbury. They both were on the same staff, and they had something to do with those quarterbacks. That's the only reason they talk about Caleb like this. The only reason.
But Drake May comes from the college that Mitch and Phillip went to. So they haven't really, North Carolina hasn't really produced a great quarterback yet, but we'll see. I mean, I won't say that because I love Phillip Rivers. I definitely won't say that, but Mitch Trubisky I hate. But as far as Mahomes at not A&M. Yeah, he's from A&M, right? Yeah, he was doing his thing over there at Texas.
I'm not
A&M
saying he was playing poorly.
And
I'm saying that he wasn't playing to the level that he's playing now.
Reed, though. He's always had Andy Reid, because remember, his rookie year he sat behind Noodle Arm,
Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When he came out of college the combines, what I'm saying is when he came out in the combines, they're saying that Caleb is the next Mahomes. Mahomes wasn't Mahomes when he came out of college. That's my point.
Yeah.
He became that in the NFL. And that's because of Andy Reid. But we're not talking about Caleb going to the Chiefs. He's going to the Bears.
Who ain't helping.
And who have never developed a quarterback. That's why I felt like they should have kept Fields, because at least Fields had already started to come into his own thing there. And if you put some weapons around him and built a defense, they could have made some waves. Caleb, I don't think is going to thrive in this system. He's not going to be a CJ Stroud. I think he's going to end up being a Bryce Young, who he's going to be a number one pick, and he's going to get beat up on. That's just what I think.
I think the Bears are going to give him the world, and they're going to develop a system that he prefers. Not whatever their offensive coordinator is, they're going to have to come together and give him what he wants. That's what I think is going to happen. Because
good luck on that. They have always failed to do that. But you know what? Here's the thing. If Fields had to get traded, at least he was traded to Pittsburgh, and they did right by him. Because of all the teams that they could have traded him to, at least he went to a team where he's going to compete for the starting role.
Traded him to New England.
And Russell now has to watch over his shoulder. Okay, because Fields is going to be right there. Now, here's the thing. Part of the trade is that they have to give up a 6th-round pick, but if he plays more than 9 games, they have to give up a 4th-round pick. To me, I think a 4th-round pick might be worth it to let him play. And Tomlin did say that he can compete for opening day. Justin, where do you see this on, and who would you put this on?
I will go Wilson. Honestly, I would let the veteran play. Let Justin Fields learn behind the veteran, something he hasn't done since he left college. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're going to a franchise where a coach has not left. It's established coach. You know what I'm saying? Known coach. So I would start Wilson just let Justin Fields learn. If Wilson does shit, then you know what I'm saying? Tell him to put the big boy pants on and just listen to the coaching, man. That's what I can tell you.
I'm glad you said that. But so what you're telling me then is that if Russell Wilson starts the season and starts having a rough patch, first 3 games, let's say he goes 0-3, and he doesn't look so great, does he have to watch out?
Yeah, I would start to watch out. I wouldn't bench him until you go 0-5.
0-5, but you say he's starting to watch out.
Yes.
Then you know what that sounds like to me?
What that sound like?
What that sounds like to me is
Where do you get
that?
These
Sounds like
things,
to me
man?
that we got a quarterback controversy ready to happen. Yeah, I did that video. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, but yeah, it sounds like to me like we have our first quarterback controversy of this upcoming season.
No, we don't.
Because I agree with you. If Wilson falters even slight, if he stumbles out the gate, somebody's going to start screaming about Fields starting.
But it got to be his fault, though.
Yeah.
It got to be his fault.
I don't think it has
doesn't
to be
have
his fault.
If it's just a loss, if they're just losing, you know how these fans are very fickle because all the fans want to win.
That's what I don't like about this league is that
I know, but that's
you're
what they're
gonna blame
going
someone who
to
is
do.
not his fault. If Russell Wilson comes out and throws 400 yards every single game, and the defense is getting outscored every single time, that is not his fault, bro. He's putting his game on line, and he does not give him enough possessions, bro.
You're 100% right. I'm not saying it would be his fault.
Yeah.
But as the quarterback of a team, you are always going to own the blame. Period. You're always going to own the blame, even if it's not your fault. If you're not elevating your team past whatever is causing you to lose, if your defense is causing you to lose, then score more points. That's what they'll say.
That's bullshit.
It is. I agree with you. It shouldn't be that way.
You know what? I'm glad, like I just said, I'm glad he's over there with Mike Tomlin, an established veteran coach, because Mike Tomlin clearly is not going to let the media.
Well, we know you're not because you want Tomlin to quit. You said that last year.
Of the Ravens.
More footage.
Listen, Bill Belichick is racist. He should have went and got Justin Fields.
Yo,
wow.
That's number one.
Bill wow.
Went and got right now.
He is racist. They need a quarterback. They traded off Mac Jones. They need a quarterback.
Where's Bill Belichick?
Well, wherever the New England Patriots, they should have went.
I want to know who hired Bill Belichick while I wasn't looking. That's what I want to know.
I forgot. I'm so used to saying his name in New England. I forgot. Okay.
I was like, did you get a scoop? I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, we got to put a graphic up right now. I got to make something happen. Bill Belichick got hired by somebody.
He's in Aruba and he just got a straight bullet.
We had a whole segment about how nobody wants to give him a job, and you just gave him a job.
I'm just so used to hating on the Patriots and Bill Belichick. My bad. I forgot. I'm old. I'm getting old.
All right,
okay.
We all know that freaky man freaky. We understand that. Mo, come on, man. I look for you because you are, you crazy too, but you're real grounded when it comes to your knowledge of this game, son. So come on with it. Tell me now, how many games does Russell Wilson have before Fields is on that field? Talk to me.
With Mike Tomlin?
With Mike Tomlin.
He ain't finna have him on no short leash like that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Well, when we seen that?
Never. This is why I came to you.
Russell Wilson is playing that whole season. First off, Pittsburgh for some reason, it don't matter what they got back there. Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky. For some reason, they don't go into no losing streak like that, and to where the quarterback need to be benched for real. So yeah, he's gonna keep them afloat. He's gonna keep them good, and I think he plays the whole season unless he get hurt. But we ain't never seen that. Justin is there to learn.
I think you're 100% right. I really honestly think you're 100% right. I think there is no real controversy. I'm just letting you know. I don't think there is a real controversy,
and I think that's
because
why
of the team.
Signed there.
Yeah, because of the team.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been the only team offering him something.
I don't know. No hell.
Did Wilson only sign a 1 year or is it 2 year?
It was one.
One year.
1 million.
1 year, $1 million.
Yeah, I personally think. I think it's going to be a resurgence.
The Broncos covered the rest of the bill.
Yeah, but it's make or break, huh? That's how you're looking at it. Because
that's how bad they wanted him out.
Because Justin Fields got to resign next year too, right?
Justin Fields, yeah, he is on the final year of his.
And resign now. Controversy alert. You know what I mean? Who you resign now? You fighting for who getting resigned?
Nah, but you got to remember.
I don't think so.
I think it's going to be a grooming session, and I think Russell.
No Diddy.
Damn.
I was waiting for somebody to throw one in there. Come on.
Damn. You gotta okay. Right now, you got Mike Tomlin. He's got a young quarterback in Justin Fields and an aging quarterback in Russell Wilson. Why not have Russell Wilson groom him, and why not have Russell Wilson try to resurge his career a little bit to show that he's still got something left? I think this offense will be better for him now that he'll have a running game somewhat in the Steelers, because he had one in Seattle when he had Marshawn Lynch. So I think that's what Russell Wilson needs, just a little bit, just to give him that I still got it, that I can still do this, because over in Denver he didn't have any help. Period. I don't care what anybody says. He had no help, zero help. He's got who's the wide, George Pickens, Fryer Muth, who's a good tight end. He's gonna have Najee Harris, and who's the backup running back that came on?
Najee Harris.
No. Warren. TJ Warren. So he's gonna have some help. He's gonna resurge his career a bit. He's gonna get back to playing that fun football, and he's gonna teach Justin Fields. So after this year, bye Russell, enter Justin Fields.
I see that, and I'm happy that he has a chance to play out the final season. But I don't think that this is going to be any type of like big season for him. They'll make the playoffs. I think they'll sneak in.
Who they beating to get into the playoffs in the AFC? Can you tell me?
What was that?
Oh,
who are they beating to get into the playoffs in the AFC?
I don't think. I'm sorry, Corey. I don't think that Baltimore is going to be as strong as they were last season. I think Baltimore was fantastic last season, best team in the NFL. I think they've lost enough players that they won't be as good. I'm not saying they're going to be trash. That's not what I said. I'm not saying they're going to be trash.
Okay.
I'm just saying they're going to take a step back. They're just going to take a step
Super Bowl
back.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, I hope you're right. I don't have the team that I would like to win the Super Bowl is not there. They're not going to make it. So we're not even going there.
Don't you dare start. Y'all didn't make it.
Baltimore.
Don't you dare start. Y'all didn't make it.
You watch your mouth. But
no.
Baltimore may just make it because if they run the ball, you can't hip drop tackle. But I know that segment is coming.
Wait. Why you be jumping? Why you be jumping?
Because you brought up that shit and it just sparked something.
I know we're gonna get to the rules. We're gonna get to the rules.
All right, my bad.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay.
Don't jump too far. You know what? Let me move on because he wants to get to the rules. I feel you. The rules bother me too. But you know what? So we're gonna move to the next thing. This might bother Mo a little bit too. All right. Last time we were on the show, we asked a question. does Dak get his money? Well, we've certainly got our answer. We've certainly got our answer because our answer was that Jerry said, no, not from us. All right. Or at least not yet. At least not yet. He said, go out and play this season. We'll talk at the end of the season. Okay. Now, this is interesting because honestly, when we start talking about that, you are allowing one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL to go test free agency.
He was top 5 last season, Mo. Watch that.
Mo, he's one of the top 5 guys. Whether however you feel about Prescott, Dakota Prescott, his numbers don't lie. And he's a franchise quarterback. He really is. You know how you can tell that? You have multiple teams that are looking for a franchise quarterback. The Cowboys actually have a franchise quarterback, and they are willing to let him go.
Yes.
Okay, now, whether he wins in the playoffs or not, the man has had 3 seasons in a row of 12-win seasons.
Yes.
All right. He has
I know we did not get a video of Dak Prescott.
I had to bring something in of Dak. Come on, man. Why are you hating? Why are you hating, man? Okay.
Where's the knife? You should pull out the
knife. Okay. All right. But we've had 3 seasons in a row with 12 wins in a row. All right. He is he won second team All Pro. Okay. He was runner-up to win an MVP last season.
Yes.
And he would have won if Lamar hadn't had the crazy season that he had.
Yes.
Okay. And yet Jerry said, I'm giving you 50 mil. You ain't giving me my Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You can go.
Didn't I say that though?
You're excused, sir.
Didn't I say this though?
Yeah.
That he's gonna get paid. They're gonna pay him, bro.
Oh, somebody gonna pay him.
Not in Dallas, Mo. They're not gonna pay him.
Oh, yeah, somebody gonna give him this money.
They already paid him in Dallas. They already paid him. They already paid him.
They already paid him once. They're not gonna pay him.
No, they already paid him once. They're not gonna pay him again. That's why he's saying, go get me a Super Bowl. So now, based off of that, okay, and here's my thing. You guys know I'm a Dak fan, so I'm gonna say this. As a Dak fan, if I insulted you, Corey, with this same thing, if it's Corey Thompson and I'm giving you this situation and I'm insulting you, do you sign at the end of the season? You win a Super Bowl. Next season, you come through and you win a Super Bowl. And now, because you won a Super Bowl, I say, you know what? Here's the money, Corey. Do you take it or do you say, man, get the hell out of here, man. I'm going somewhere else. Corey, talk to me.
That'll be some gangster shit.
Yeah, that would be some gangster stuff.
That'll be some gangster shit right there.
I don't think Dak has that in him because Dak's only known the Cowboy system. He's been a Cowboy. So me personally, I think Dak a little soft. So I think if Jerry Jones was like, here's the money, Dak's gonna stay. That Dak personally. Me, if you dogged me out that season,
no Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
Take that.
That's no Diddy. You can't say that. That's no Diddy right there. That's no Diddy right there.
No
Take
Diddy,
that. If you treated me like crap and you threw me to the wolves and the media and you were like, oh, we're not really gonna re-sign you if you don't win me a chip. Me personally, I'm gone. I won my ring. I'm good. I got my one. I'm good. I'll go wherever. Give me the Kirk Cousins money.
All right. So he doesn't win a Super Bowl, but let's say he gets to the NFC championships. He gets to the NFC. I'm not even saying he wins it.
No.
Do they give him the money? Justin, talk to me.
Hell no. You got to get there. He's already been there. He's already been to the championship.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, you're right. My bad. He hasn't. But you know what I'm saying? Nah,
We're
bro.
talking about
Just
the
'cause you get
Dallas
one more player win
Cowboys,
that you used to,
Justin.
nah. That's not how it works, bro.
We're not talking about Bill Belichick.
You gotta get to the dance. That's the only other exception. You gotta get to the dance. You gotta get there, and you gotta perform. I'm not saying that you gotta win. You gotta at least get there. You gotta prove that you can get there. You haven't done that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've only won, if not 1 or 2 playoff games your whole career. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta get there. You gotta win a couple more.
So you saying it's Super Bowl or bust?
Super Bowl or bust, yes.
I want to say one thing real quick before this. This ain't all on Dak Prescott. He can't go out and throw for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns each game and Jerry Jones expect him to win.
But I just
when
said
that defense,
about,
right. But hold on. What I'm saying is that defense, we've mentioned that they're meant to play with a lead. Yeah. They got like no pressure on the quarterback all season.
None. That was that whole Dan Campbell. I mean, not Dan Campbell. Dan Quinn situation.
They have a horrible D line. Their front 7 is trash except for Parsons.
And it's not getting any better. And you know what? I'm going to include Parsons with it. I think Parsons is overrated.
You can't say that. The guy got a defensive rookie of the year. The guy is a threat. He is getting double teamed. You can't say that. But the rest of that front 7 is trash. The back 4, back 6, or whatever they want to run, they're decent. They're good. They're really
He's
good.
undersized.
But that front 7 is the issue.
Who's undersized?
He talking about Parsons.
Undersized for what?
His position. He's too small. He fast, and he's been relying on his speed for him to make up where he doesn't have the strength.
What position does he play? Tell me. Is it linebacker? Is it D end? Is it D tackle? Because they have him
really
all
a D end.
Well, tell me. Well, thrive in one of them. Give me one, and then we can make that your position. But you're not thriving in any.
They have to plan for him. They ain't playing for the rest of them clowns. They planning for him. That's it. He plays 3 positions on that sorry ass defense.
Damn.
But they are sorry, and that's the point that is being made by Corey. That's the point. And they lost some players.
Yeah, he's 6'3",
because they can't sign him because they're so bad with the cap right now.
The man is a one-man wrecking crew. It's not his fault that they didn't go get a D-line. Oh, we're just gonna rush Micah 150 times. What?
Micah tired.
Yeah, Micah tired. I'm sorry.
Micah young. What the hell? Have a monster, and get to work.
Stick to podcasting.
No excuses.
Podcasting, man.
No
he
excuses.
Had 14 sacks last season, which is the most he's had in his 3-year career. He's at 13.5 before, and then 13.
But he didn't have it when it counted, when it mattered.
I'm sorry that they playing better.
I love the fact that you can sit here and defend Parsons, but when I talk about Prescott, who had an MVP type season, you can sit there and have the audacity to sit there and blame him. But you can't sit there and on the defensive side of the ball, your defensive leader of your team, when your defense was trash, at least your offense was good all season. Your defense was trash all season, and you can't sit there and you go, but he's good, and he can't do it alone. Get out of here with that shit.
Bro. Both play defense in college.
That offense was only 3 players: Dak, CD, and Jake Ferguson.
That was the problem. And that was the problem because you're right. He did that all without a damn running game because Pollard, who had been hurt the season before, they never replaced. So Pollard was a hobbled running back, and that's what you were using. And even when the trade deadline came, Jerry goes, "We good.
That's not Michael's fault. Y'all DB got hurt. Michael was doing all he could.
No, he's doing the best podcast he could, but he wasn't playing the best defense he could.
You talk about Diggs, but Bland stepped up in place of Diggs.
Yes, Bland did his thing. Bland did his thing.
Records, bro.
Yeah, Bland did his thing.
The DBs, they're good.
Yeah, the DBs are good. You can't really throw on this team, but you can run all over them.
Well, if you got the linebacker on the damn line trying to damn rush 150 times, then I'm sorry. He can't even play his position.
You got this. What you said,
James Cook had only one good game of the whole year, and it was against Dallas. Okay? People were lining up going, oh shit, we playing Cowboys. We playing the Cowboys.
He had one game all year. That was
okay.
Okay.
So come on, man. When you can't stop a running back,
motherfucker had 300 on their head, bro.
Seriously,
easy 300.
Josh Allen did throw that 3 times that whole game.
That's why Dak had to throw for 4 TDs every play. I mean, every game, because he got to get a big lead to make you throw the ball. Because if I don't make you throw the ball, I'm losing.
Yards. Josh Allen had like 27 yards that game.
Josh Allen didn't even play.
Like, how can you say Josh MVP? He didn't need to do nothing. That's why
he didn't do nothing.
Could be out there, shit.
Okay, but here's my take on it. As a Dak fan,
right?
I can't wait for the end of the season. Oh, I don't even want to play the season. Can I fast forward? Because I want him. I don't care what happens. I hope he doesn't get a Super Bowl. I hope he has another awesome season where they start talking about MVPs yet again. And I hope that he makes the playoffs. Maybe wins a game. I don't want to go down in the wild card game like we did last season. But I hope he wins a game. Maybe even 2. Let's get to the NFC Championship and then lose. Okay? And we're going to lose royally, okay? Good. So that Jerry offers him a small contract and he goes, peace. All right? And now he hits free agency because there's a whole lot of teams that are interested. They already watch him. Once they said, oh, you're not going to re-sign him? Oh, what? There's a bunch of teams because even though Mo don't like Dakota Prescott, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL today is standing there. Okay? And there's a lot of teams. Minnesota's eyeballing him. Okay, the Giants are drooling, and so am I. I would love for him to come to the Giants.
Don't be a Giant, man.
And that would be the ultimate screw you to Jerry Jones.
It would.
Okay? The Saints are eyeballing. The Raiders would be a great fit. Okay? Minshew is not a long-term plan.
The Raiders are getting their quarterback this draft.
I think Pierce is a little bit rough.
You don't know that yet, though. You don't know that yet.
Yes, I do.
I just think it'll be a nice fit.
You don't know that yet.
I'm just saying I think it'll be a nice fit because of the fact that he has some, he's got some players over there.
I agree. And I think Pierce would toughen him up.
Yeah, okay. Washington is another screw you pick. I don't want to see him go there, though.
Why they get a quarterback this year?
I know, but just because you get a quarterback don't mean it's going to work out.
They're not going to give him 1 year. They're not going to give him 1 year and then say, oh, we're going to go get Dakota Prescott, who can't win a goddamn playoff game. Are you serious?
All right, but hey, you know what, Mo?
Hey, go ahead.
Let me put my legs up.
Mo, you know what? Because I did hear something. There is something that could possibly go down.
If you try to disrespect,
and that's that he could end up on the Jags.
I knew that. No,
bro, I wish I would have.
No,
I'm going to buy you a Jaguar jersey that says Prescott on the back, number 4. I'm going to get it. Oh, you going to wear it? You going to wear it?
The last 2 years.
You even got the nice hat.
Let me tell y'all something, Jaguars. If you're watching this damn podcast, if I see Dakota Prescott come across that ticker on my phone, you see this phone? If it come across the top of that motherfucker, I will be at TIAA Bank Field as soon as possible.
I forgot my prep score because my sister here, but this is a good show right now.
I'm just saying that they're gonna back up that truck.
We ain't got it.
If you let go of Trevor, you do.
We ain't let go of Trevor.
Trevor, they're over here with Trevor. The same way how Jerry Jones feels about that, the entire city of Jacksonville feels about Trevor.
Yes.
And you remember, you all went and got Matt Jones.
Seriously, why?
You guys brother.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're not finna make me depressed on this damn show now. Y'all know I can't stand Mac Jones.
Imagine Mac Jones and Dak Prescott and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Stop doing that. Stop.
That would be.
Stop it. Stop
I'm just saying.
Stop it.
Hey, Mo, just to let you know, there's always space for you to start rooting for the Jets next season. I'm just saying.
Hell no.
You can always go, you can always root for the Muffin Man, too.
No. Hell no.
I would love if Dak go to the Jaguars, I'll help you buy that jersey for it.
Bro, we getting that jersey. We getting that jersey. Prescott, number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll get the green one. We got to get the green one. Not the white or the black, the green one.
Teal. He's not coming to no damn Duval. He need to stay away from Duval. No, he won't.
It's a possibility, man.
We're trying to sign Trevor right now. We're trying to extend him.
Exactly, trying. But he want big money, and he hasn't produced. At least Dak has done stuff that the money's worth it for him. He looking for Dak money.
Trevor won just as many playoff games as Dak has. Now what's up? Because y'all not going to talk about Trevor like this. He don't won just as many playoff games.
Hey, hold on. But has Trevor been in the MVP conversation?
Oh.
Does he need to be to go to the playoffs and win a playoff game?
Has Trevor put up the numbers that Dak has?
Ooh, let him cook. How much does those numbers mean now? Tell me. They don't even want to pay him again. Now, oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Dak's been more healthy. Dak's been a little more healthy than Trevor.
No, he hasn't.
Dak made the playoffs last season. Did Trevor?
He made it the year before. You better watch your damn mouth.
But Dak made the playoffs the year before that. But he ain't make. Trevor ain't.
He sure didn't win. He sure didn't win. Did he win a game?
But
I want to talk about making it. I'm talking about winning.
Everything talks about what you've done recently. It's never about what you did in the past. Everything is about what you've done now. Everything is what you've done now. Exactly. Trevor ain't done nothing. Trevor ain't nothing but cause them games because he want to play because he's hurt. Remember? Don't give me them eyes.
That's why we got McCorkle.
You sat up here.
That's why we got McCorkle, whatever his name is.
No, you sat up here and you said Trevor need to sit his ass down. So that's why they went and got your boy Mac Jones just to help out. Because that right there looks like Trevor gonna get hurt and Mac gonna be your starter this year.
Suspect.
I hope there's another segment where I can talk about them damn Baltimore Ravens because we all know what they trying to do. They're trying to say,
hey, we ain't got no backup, so I mean, what you want to say?
You goddamn right. You ain't got no defensive coach either.
Yeah. No, we do. We just signed. We promoted from within. He's been with Baltimore for a while.
Yeah, he did.
He used to be a linebacker for us.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
All
right, now that I've lit Mo up a little bit, got him live, got him red, got his blood pumping. Now we're going to talk about the rules because here's something that I do want to talk to you guys about. NFL owners changed some of the rules, some for the good, some for the bad, mostly for the bad, especially some big ones. And I do want to bring this up. Because the number one rule that everybody, I don't care who you are, that you're talking about is, of course, this damn hip drop tackle. Right? Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't matter because it does. Because look at some of this stuff, man. Here's some. Obviously, here's the big one. Sorry, Corey.
Yeah,
Mark Andrews out for the season on this one.
I don't get that. No Diddy. Right? That no Diddy, okay.
All right. Look, here's the one that Pollard that ruined his career, and this is when they should have parted ways with Pollard. All right, and you can see the instant replay here. You can see how slow motion it is. That's what they're saying. So what they're saying is when you tackle somebody from the back and you twist, because that's the other part of it, right? You have to twist. It's not just a normal like tackle. They're saying if you twist and fall on the back of the player's legs. Now, this one's out of bounds anyway, so that would have been a penalty regardless. You know. But here's the one where that happened again to Mark Andrews. Same player tried to do it to Lamar later that game. So obviously that's something that's part of his MO. This one will hurt Mo a little bit.
Not that one. No.
And they tried to get Mahomes on it too. You know? So here's the rule. Okay. If a foul, it is a foul if a player uses the following technique to bring a runner to the ground. Grabs the runner with both hands and wraps the runner with both arms. That would be called a tackle, y'all. But here's the part. B. He unweights himself. That's not a, by the way, I looked it up. That's not a word. Unweights himself by swiveling and dropping his hips and or lower body, landing on and trapping the runner's leg at or below the knee. It is called a hip drop tackle, and it will cost you 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Swiveling and dropping his hips and or lowering body and landing on trapping the runner's legs. How the fuck else are you supposed to tackle someone from behind?
You know
Yeah,
why?
Please tell
You know
me.
what this does? And I tell you, and I spoke about it, you know what I'm saying, with my colleagues at work. This is just telling you that if you're being outran by a receiver or running back, you just let that motherfucker go. You lost the track meet. Don't worry about it. Just let him go. You lost already. Unless you're able to catch him up, unless you're DK Metcalf or Terry Hill to
Facts.
catch up to the motherfucker and knock him out of bounds from side to side. Yeah, once he outruns you, you're kind of fucked. So just let him go. He scored. That's it. You know, Tyreek Hill's gonna have 3,000 yards next year and
Yep.
20 touchdowns because he's gonna outrun everybody.
Yep. That's all you got to do now.
Yeah,
Just get in front.
That's all. And Derrick Henry as well. Derrick Henry, as soon as Derrick Henry breaks the front seven, yeah, them DBs are not catching him, my brother. So this just means that this is a very offensive sided rule. And yeah, Tyreek Hill's gonna have the best career of all time next year.
But every
All right.
rule since the Tuck rule has been offensive sided. The NFL needs to stop this shit. You're basically saying, hey, you can't tackle from behind. What are you gonna do? The guy has to hit him up high and then land. Oh, wait, no. If
Can't
you're
hit
gonna
him up
tackle
high,
someone from
man.
behind, no. You can hit him up high here by the shoulders, but then you can't land on him. You've got to make sure you do not land on him. Now you can't even tackle him from behind and do the hip drop. What is the NFL doing? You know what? Just turn this into every Pro Bowl game. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose fans. You're going to lose ratings because that's what you're doing right now. At least take a
You know what
page.
it is?
Take a page. Hold on. We was talking about WrestleMania before we got on here, everybody. So take a page from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the CEO of TKO or whatever. Guess what he did on Monday Night Raw? He brought blood back. He busted open Cody Rhodes. He's saying cuss words. Take a step back. Don't keep going forward with this BS. Take a step back and look at what you're doing. The Rock's made wrestling great again.
Okay, he's going to make this weird again. I know how you do. Mo, are we getting real close to flag football, two-hand touch football, or you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of what the NBA did. Taking the defense out of the game, turning the game, to me, is unwatchable. I can't watch the NBA. I love basketball. I can't watch the NBA because I'm tired of seeing them take
Travel.
19 steps before they lay the ball up. I'm tired of seeing everybody shooting and flopping all over the place, which is something else I want to talk about. Because here's the other side of the coin. You start calling this play as a penalty, the offense is going to adjust. They're not going to tell you that they're going to adjust. But I promise you there's going to be some running backs and wide receivers and tight ends who are flopping. They're going to fall backwards on purpose. If anybody's tackling anything from back, let me jump back. They're going to be LeBron out there so that they can draw the flag.
Big facts.
Mo, I know how you feel about this. I know you feel as strongly as I do about this. Talk to me, man. So don't be sitting there biting your lip.
The banning it is stupid to me. Can you tweak it? Yeah. But like how let's just take let's name a random small ass corner. Forbes off of Washington Commanders. How's he supposed to tackle AJ Brown? Do y'all remember that game when AJ Brown was just bullying him and touchdown all game? He was giving it to him. How else is he supposed to tackle him?
Hey, no Diddy.
But how else? How do you expect a like everybody not built like Jalen? Everybody's not Ray Lewis. Like for those style players, the linemen, the linebackers. Okay, they might not have to hip drop, but okay. Baltimore Ravens has Derrick Henry now. How in God's name is a safety or a DB supposed to tackle him now?
They don't, and I think that's what the NFL wants.
That is disgusting.
It is.
Because now, like, even if you go for the ankle, if they say it from the hip up, so if you grab with both arms at the hip and unweight yourself, that's 15 in an automatic first down. When you was in football in Little League, they taught you to wrap up. How else are you supposed to tackle? You gotta
squeeze and drop
drop down.
Unweight yourself.
Yeah.
You have to get some form of momentum to bring them down. What are we doing? This is I don't like this rule at all. Or that
offensive rule, man. This is offense sells tickets, bro. Remember that. Offense sells tickets.
But every rule that's been made so far has been for the offense.
Nobody goes to the game to watch the best defense play the game no more.
That's bullshit. That is dead bullshit. This is the NFL. Because the best teams are defensive teams. We just watched Baltimore win more games than anybody in the NFL this year. That was because of their defense. We watched KC win a Super Bowl, and it wasn't because they had the best offense. They didn't have a wide receiver. We kept talking about that all season long.
They have the best quarterback, though.
I understand, but who was the quarterback throwing the ball to, man?
Out of all the teams, the two teams
Mahomes didn't have the best season.
The Baltimore Ravens. Who's the face of the Baltimore Ravens right now?
The quarterback.
Lamar.
Lamar.
Yes, he's an offensive player. Who is the face of the Kansas City Chiefs?
Andy Reid.
There is
Stop being disrespectful.
There is no face of there's no team. There's no team in the NFL that has a face other than probably the Browns and Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you're gonna so we watched the Super Bowl together, you and I. Are you gonna? And we both knew that KC was gonna win.
Hell yeah, I did.
Did they win because of Mahomes, or did they win because they revamped their defense and they became a defensive team?
Yeah.
All right, then. That's my point. Defense matters in our league, man.
But look who was in the Super Bowl. The two offensive juggernauts. You know what I'm saying? You had
yes, I'm not saying you're wrong, but those same two offensive juggernauts had two amazing-ass defenses, too.
Right, exactly. But their defenses are undermined, bro. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying, that this is an offensive league, bro. That everything sells tickets is going to be offensive-based.
And that's where the problem is.
They're trying to prevent this because Mark Andrews got hurt last year. Mark Andrews got hurt, and that's their best tight end. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the offensive weapons. The offensive one got hurt. Holler, who you just named, who ruined his career, offensive weapon. Lamar Jackson, who you put the clip on, offensive weapon, face of the team. These are they trying to prevent. You put up a clip of Mahomes, almost hurt his ankle. The motherfucker hobbled back on and won the game that game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all right, we don't got to bring that up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That this is an offensive league. Offense sells tickets, bro. They trying to prevent offensive players from getting hurt. They don't give a damn about the defensive players. They don't give a.
But what I'm saying is, it's going to ruin the game.
But that's to the hard fans like us. But to the outside motherfuckers who only turn on the game to watch, you know what I'm saying? We play the game. We all have played the game. We all know the game. That's what we love. We love the big hitting. We love the defense. We love the catching. We love the monster. We love the shit talk. To the average viewer, you think how many people watch Super Bowl every year? You think any of them motherfuckers watch any regular season games? You think
probably not.
Any of them celebrities that show up to the Super Bowl every year know a lick dick anything about football?
Yeah, they do actually because they follow their teams.
But I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm talking about not the celebrities like LeBron.
Taylor Swift ain't know shit about no damn football.
I'm talking about like the Taylor
Swift. She was
Swift,
getting an NFL dick.
I'm talking about the Taylor Swift. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Let me throw this controversial thing up again because we're gonna get canceled by the
Bro,
Swifties. Go ahead.
Taylor Swift knew anything about football? You think Taylor Swift knew anything before she started fucking Travis Kelce?
Exactly.
Well, she definitely knows because of Mo.
She ain't know shit, bro. She ain't know what a first down was. She ain't know what a monster was. She ain't know what a illegal touching is, unless it's Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Illuminati shit happening up in here now.
It's an offensive game right now, bro. This is the new league. We've already said this.
And that's what ruined the NBA. We just spoke about that. The NBA went for that. Oh, we're gonna let these teams score 120. Okay, well now your league sucks.
Exactly.
Bro, to win the All-Star game, you gotta throw up like 230 to win the All-Star game.
But
that's what I'm saying. There used to be a time when I was young, when you weren't even born yet, Justin, when games were like 70 points. That was it. That was the winner. Because it was all defense.
High scoring game.
Yeah, come into this paint. I dare you. I double dare you.
But what's happened? Look at what happened to the NBA. They've lost viewers. They have less people buying tickets.
Yep.
The NFL, you do not want that. You do not want that to happen. You got to look at it. You have more little leagues for football around the world or around the United States compared to AAU leagues, because AAU leagues are more competitive. So kids can't really get into there unless you're good. But as for football, as a parent, I could pay for my kid to play football and he's going to play. That is a sport that's played around the United States constantly. It has more involved in it. These kids are bred for it. You have a 53-man roster versus an NBA roster of 15. Okay. So if you do 53 times 20 by 32, you have a bigger chance at making a team and making this sport. You do not want to change it, because the more you change it, the less you're going to have people playing it, the less fans you're going to have watching it.
All right, let me go on to some of the other rules that have happened. One of them is the kickoff rule, and this one is only a temporary rule. They have changed the kickoff. It has only been for this 1 year. Kickoff rule is, instead of lining up the way that they are, the offense and the defense will only be about 10 yards away from each other, and the only ones off the line will be the returner and the kicker. Supposedly, that's supposed to try to limit the amount of big crashes. Again, watering down the game. And they're thinking that this may cause some actual punt returns or kick returns.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard why they did it.
Yeah.
Because
thankfully, this is not set in stone. This is just a trial 1 year thing. I don't think this will stick around. They're already doing this with the XFL.
You ever watch that?
I have tried, but it's hard. It's hard.
I'm gonna let
you
finish.
Apparently, there was only like 22
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let all y'all
returns
get your
last
shit
year.
off.
It's fucking ridiculous.
They changed the line before. Before it was they were further back. Now they moved them up so they can kick it deep. Now there's not as many returns because they were worried about concussions. Now they want to change it to do this, to actually have returns. Make up your goddamn mind. I was okay with them moving it back and having less returns. It was cool with that. No problem. Because remember, when the line was further back, you had guys like Devin Hester, Hall returning punts and kicks all the time.
That was good for the game, though.
That was good for the game, but then I thought about it. It was more a lot of big hits. So I was okay with them moving it forward. But now with this, we're going to be 10 yards apart. What the hell are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Hold
10 yards apart?
You know what it does? It allows you to break free. You know how easy it's going to be now to return a kickoff, bro? Because
you got to think about it now. But no, you got to think about it now. Let's say we're lined up on the 40, each other's 40. We're only 10 yards apart. My kicker's at the 30, 35, or 20 or whatever. He's still going to kick it to the end zone. The return man got to come up 40 yards. If I get past you, if I don't get past you, guess what? Holding, because you're holding me at the line.
No, but what I'm saying
it don't make no sense.
Well, they can't move. They can't move until he possesses the ball.
Yeah, they can't move.
So when he possesses the ball, then he can move.
Yeah,
bro. I'm
Yeah.
blowing
So
right
not
by
you can't start running from the kick. You got to wait until he catches the ball.
Yeah. So when he catches the ball, that's when they can take off, bro. I'm blowing right by you, bro. Because all I need you is to just make a block. You miss a block, it's your fault. But if you make that block, man, I'm blowing you and I'm juking that kicker, bro. Hit him with that.
But that's even if they even return the thing. Well, that's even if they return it, because one of the other rules that they have is kick it through the end zone,
It's a 40,
and they get the ball at the 35.
Oh, is that the 45 or 35?
That's
35.
stupid.
The 35. If you kick it out of bounds, it's a 45, right?
Yeah. So
45, kick it out of bounds, and if you keep it in, if it hits inside the 20 and rolls into the end zone, you get the ball at the 20. That's how it works.
Yeah. So I don't think any of this stuff is going to stay.
It's a lot of
But you know what? There's a lot of talk about bad rules. Can I talk about a good one? Let me get a good one in here. Let me see if this is it. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Detroit rule. Challenges now. Okay, where once upon a time, if you used 2 challenges and got them both right, you would get a third challenge. But you needed to get both of them right to get a third. Now, if you challenge and you get it right, you keep your challenge. So you can get the third challenge. You don't have to necessarily, you know what I'm saying? So if you only got to get one to get one back, which is good. It's up to 3, but this has, it's called the Detroit rule because Dan Campbell was kind of adamant about this because he actually won 2 challenges, but he was out of challenges and the referees blew something on him and he had to take it.
That man is reckless.
Very reckless. But this one, he actually did. This is a good rule. And it's about time they did this because if you got it right, why are you losing your challenge if you got it right? You know, so this one
more like this.
Yeah, this is a rule I can get behind. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this one. And let me see. Here's one. This has been tweeted, okay? And this is a good one. The eye in the sky will have way more authority than they had before. So when you see a flag thrown and then they confer and then they say there was no penalty on the field, that's because the eye in the sky has been telling them, nah, I need to pick up that flag. There was nothing happening there. Or this is the player that did it. So that eye in the sky will, because they have more authority, which is another good rule, because they have the instant replay right there. They have the big screen. They can see things better than the people on the field. Less of a chance of getting some of these plays wrong because they got a whole ton of them wrong last season. Corey can tell you that. How many times did you come in here saying they lost because of the refs?
Well, I mean, I've been saying it since from like the beginning of the season, especially when that Darren Waller play happened with the Giants, where you literally see the defender draped on him in the end zone and Waller only has one arm to try and catch the ball. So we've seen so many bad calls this season that were blatant that the referees just turned a blind eye to. I'm just hoping that this goes in the right direction. And I mean, I think I've spoken to you about it before where I feel like the coaches, or there needs to be something where they can, if they see something like a hold on a crucial down, like a hold or a pass interference that was overlooked, that the coaching staff or whoever needs to be able to reverse that or challenge the referee's decision on that play to make them look back at the film. Because we've seen too many of that. We've seen too many big plays happen or not happen because of a missed call. That was a blatant missed call. So I'm very happy for this rule, this challenge rule, that they can get it back if they win the challenge, because I really think it's going to change the nature of the game and help more teams be successful in the closing moments.
Agreed. I'm glad. Mo, how do you feel about some of these rules? Tell me, because you've been a little quiet. You've been watching, listening.
The hip drop tackle, I have my quirks about it. The kickoff rule, I watched XFL. I tried to watch USFL. Now they've merged and made it one, made it easier for me to be tortured during the off season. I wish that they would not. I wish that they would not change the kickoff rule. Change it back to what you had before. How about that? Let's do that. Don't change it to this stuff where the ball kick off. I feel like my TV froze and everybody's just standing there until the guy catch it. That's stupid. I don't like it. If it go out of bounds, then they're at the 45. Man, shut that shit up. Kick the ball to the person. Let them try to do what they got to do. I used to run back punts. I used to run kickoffs. A tackle is a tackle. If you see a bitch right there, then you know you better save that goddamn shit. You better do something. Don't sit up there and think you could juke everybody. Man,
there's no more fair catches. Yeah, there's no more fair catches.
Yeah. Look at
what?
But you don't need to have fair catches when ain't nobody going to be around you.
There's no more fair catches, and there's no more onside kicks, like surprise onside kicks.
So
if you're gonna do an onside kick, they have to let the other team know you're gonna do an onside kick. So you
see what I'm saying?
Wow, that's terrible.
There's no more of that shit.
Nah, that's terrible.
See what I'm saying?
You're taking away because we've seen onside kicks in the Super Bowl. Remember, like I think the Saints did it or something like that.
Yep.
Now, what about for punts? How does this work for punts?
Nah, it's the same rule for punts. Same
I think it's the same for punts. It's just this is for kickoffs.
Kickoff.
But what I'm saying is you've eliminated special teams. You've just eliminated special teams.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have it. So you have a player like Hester, who was one of the best punt returners and kickoff returners in our recent history, right?
Ever.
But he was not a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
Shit.
That means he wouldn't have been. We wouldn't even known his name right now. We don't know who he is.
Devin Hester made it to the goddamn Hall of Fame before Fred Taylor
because of his special teams work.
Exactly, and you've eliminated that.
Yeah,
I don't like that rule. Now that challenge rule, I can see it. I like it. Okay, cool. The rest of that shit, what are we doing? The players asked for y'all to get rid of turf. They didn't ask for this other bullshit.
Man, like true.
Yeah.
The players, you're trying to protect the players? No, you're not.
No, you're not. Because you know what? Here's the hypocrisy in it. Because before we're done, you may get an 18th regular season game.
Yeah.
So how are you trying to protect the players if you're going to make them play longer for another regular season game?
We're going to stretch this shit till March.
Okay, we're already stretching it into the baseball season.
That shit crazy.
Well,
okay.
I prefer football over baseball.
Of course, so do we. We don't talk baseball on this podcast, okay?
I'm not trying to.
Someone mentioned the Cubs. I'm not gonna say no name.
I'm not trying to get away from that. That was a mistake. I've been drinking, whatever. But listen, man. I just want to say, I don't like those rules. And then you're just gonna add an 18th game. Hey, let's think about the players then.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, stop pissing on me and telling me it's raining. Bitch, I know you peeing.
And it smell.
No Diddy.
With that, gentlemen, I'm gonna thank y'all for coming out today. I'm going to thank the viewers for watching on your Easter weekend. Happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter,
Happy Easter, everybody.
I hope all of you, you guys enjoy your holiday. Go chase a bunny.
Thank you, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, for bringing back good wrestling. Hey, yo, like a snow bunny.
Wow.
I wasn't trying to say.
By the way, Mr. Corey went skiing last weekend for the first time in his life.
First time I saw snow, everything. There was no snow bunnies.
You were with the snow bunnies.
But gentlemen, I want to thank you again. Parting words. Justin, what do you got for me today?
I want you guys to always remember my favorite saying, and I will be bringing it back next year. The light shine bright, Blind the week.
Why it sound like you loading up a clip to a gun, man?
Hey, chill, dog. Chill on me, bro. Listen, like I said, light shine bright, blind the week. Any given Friday, any given Sunday. My bad. Apologize.
Shots fired.
Exactly. And no Diddy. You heard?
All right. Hey, Corey, what do you got for me, man?
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please, thank you guys. We're trying to get some content out to you till the season starts up. Can't wait for not this season coming up, but the following season when Dak Dakota Prescott is a Jacksonville Jaguar, baby.
Fitting to get that money.
Here comes the money.
Look how mad he looks right now. All right, bro. Talk to me. Mo?
Acknowledge me.
Hey man, listen, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that from the Hip Podcast. Dak Prescott will not be a Jacksonville Jaguar ever. He'll play for the Jumbo Shrimp, the baseball team, but not the football team. Hey, these rules are stupid. Even though they're stupid, let's tune in from the Hip Podcast. Hopefully we do a draft show. I'm ready. Thank y'all for supporting. I saw y'all run the numbers up on the last video.
Thank you very much on that one, gentlemen.
We're still going. Hey, that's all I got.
But gentlemen, thanks for joining me today. And you guys out there, thanks for watching. Okay, I appreciate you guys showing up and watching the episode with us. And like these guys already said, keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. Let's get this thing. This is a movement, a from the hip movement.
From the hip, and he got it on the desk right now, loading it up.
No Diddy.
All right. So as always, y'all, let's keep it football and keep it from the hip. Thanks for watching, everyone.